Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Wailing Willow. In a quiet, forgotten town of Harrisburg, nestled deep within the heart of a dense, ancient forest, a sinister presence loomed over the entire community. The townsfolk had come to dread the monstrous spectacle that had cast a long shadow over their lives, the colossal, gnarled behemoth known as the Wailing Willow. This tree, with its twisted, claw-like branches that reached out like the bony fingers of some eldritch entity, stood at the town's center. Its massive trunk, pockmarked with age, bore witness to centuries of sorrow and terror. Its roots, like dark serpents, snaked through the town, coiling around buildings and choking the life from anything in their path. But it was not the tree's eerie appearance that most unnerved the residents. It was the eerie phenomenon that had earned it its name, the weeping of blood. Every night, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the Wailing Willow would unleash its macabre spectacle. Dark red tears resembling blood oozed from its bark, staining the ground below. The townspeople could no longer ignore the sinister presence in their midst. Whispers and legends of the tree's origin had been passed down through generations. Some said it was a punishment for a forgotten crime, while others believed it was a curse that had festered for centuries. One evening, as darkness cloaked Harrisburg, a brave trio decided to uncover the truth. Sarah, a historian with a fascination for the occult, teamed up with Robert, a skeptical journalist, and Alina, a psychic sensitive who claimed to have a connection to the supernatural. Together, they ventured into the heart of the forest to confront the Wailing Willow. The eerie silence of the forest swallowed their footsteps as they approached the ominous tree. The blood-red tears cascaded down, splattering upon the ground like a sinister rain. Alina's eyes darted around, sensing a malevolent energy emanating from the gnarled branches. Robert raised his camera, ready to capture the eerie spectacle. Sarah, carrying an old leather-bound book, began to recite an incantation she had found in her research. As she spoke the words, the tree quivered and moaned, its branches writhing like serpents. The ground beneath their feet trembled, and the air grew thick with a sense of foreboding. Then, from the tree's ominous depths, a spectral figure emerged, a wailing spirit with hollow eyes and a tormented expression. The apparition whispered a mournful tale of injustice, betrayal, and unspeakable horrors that had taken place centuries ago in Harrisburg. It revealed that the Wailing Willow was, in fact, a punishment enacted by vengeful spirits, a living prison for the malevolent souls of those who had committed terrible crimes against the town. The tree wept blood as a perpetual reminder of the suffering inflicted by those within. The trio, haunted by this revelation, realized that the only way to free Harrisburg from this curse was to right the wrongs of the past. They embarked on a treacherous journey to uncover the buried secrets and face the vengeful spirits who sought retribution. Their quest led them through a labyrinth of betrayal, deceit, and horrors buried deep within the town's history. As they delved into the darkness, the tree's malevolence grew stronger, unleashing terrifying apparitions and haunting nightmares. With determination and bravery, the trio unveiled the truth about the crimes committed in the town's past. They made amends, ensuring that justice was served to those long-forgotten souls who had been wronged. As the sins of the past were atoned for, the Wailing Willow's tears of blood gradually transformed into clear, crystalline droplets shimmering in the moonlight. Finally, the tree's ominous presence began to recede, its malevolence waning. The townsfolk, now free from the curse's grip, rejoiced in the newfound peace that had eluded them for centuries. The Wailing Willow, no longer a harbinger of terror, stood as a living testament to the power of redemption and the enduring need for justice. Harrisburg had been cleansed of its dark history, and the ominous tree, while still gnarled and twisted, no longer bore the weight of vengeance. It was a sentinel of the past, a reminder that even the darkest secrets could be brought into the light. With the curse lifted, Harrisburg began to heal. The once strangled town started to flourish, as the oppressive atmosphere that had stifled the community for centuries finally began to dissipate. The newfound peace brought with it a sense of renewal, and the townspeople no longer feared the sinister presence of the Wailing Willow. The tree, though forever marked by its dark history, seemed to take on a different aura. Its gnarled branches no longer reached out with malevolence, and its roots loosened their grip on the buildings of the town. People even began to gather near the tree, their curiosity replacing their fear. Some found solace in its shade, while others offered their prayers and respect to the spirits that had been wronged. As Sarah, Robert, and Alina continued to uncover the town's buried history, they discovered forgotten stories of love and sacrifice, resilience and redemption. The spirits of Harrisburg, once filled with anger and pain, began to find peace as their stories were told and acknowledged. But not all was well in Harrisburg. The trio soon realized that there were malevolent forces beyond the cursed tree, still lurking in the town's shattered corners. As they delved deeper into their investigation, they uncovered a secret society that had thrived on the misery of the town, exploiting the curse for their own sinister purposes. This secret society, known as the Order of the Blood Moon, had played a significant role in the town's dark history. They had used the curse of the Wailing Willow to maintain power and control over the town's inhabitants. Now that their control was slipping away, they grew desperate and plotted to re-establish their dominion. The trio's quest for justice and redemption took on a new dimension as they confronted the malevolent leaders of the secret society. Dark rituals, supernatural confrontations, and heart-pounding chases through the haunted woods became the norm as they battled to expose and dismantle the Order of the Blood Moon. With the help of the vengeful spirits and the newfound unity of the townsfolk, Sarah, Robert, and Alina managed to unmask the leaders of the Order. They were brought to justice, their malevolent grip over the town shattered. As the last members of the secret society were apprehended, the Wailing Willow underwent its final transformation. The tree, once a symbol of pain and suffering, blossomed with vibrant, white flowers symbolizing the renewal of hope and the triumph of justice over malevolence. Harrisburg, now a town reborn, became a place where stories of redemption and resilience were celebrated. The Wailing Willow, still an enigmatic presence, stood as a silent guardian, a reminder of the town's dark history and the enduring strength of the human spirit. The residents of Harrisburg could finally live without the weight of the curse, knowing that they had confronted the darkest aspects of their past and emerged stronger. The ominous presence of the Wailing Willow had given way to a symbol of resilience and the belief that, even in the face of the most sinister horrors, redemption and justice could prevail. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.